So my video hasn't been uploaded yet, and I'm sorry about that. So I'm technically a day behind, and again I'm sorry about that. But what I figured I'd do is make a really nice walking video for you to compensate for the fact that I haven't actually uploaded a video yet. Not quite sure what to do, so what we're gonna do is 3, 2, 1. Movie magic! Aw, I love it. So I just wanted to clarify that I don't actually know what you're asking, if it's like to be remembered or to be immortalized, but I'm just gonna crack on and say, I don't want either. I don't want anyone to remember me, I don't want to be immortalized in any way, and I will try and justify it to you right now. I understand my eyes are where the views come in, so you know, I'm just gonna get some good shots of my face. People keep saying how beautiful it is here, and I'm just walking around like, this is what it's like where I'm from. Like, there is no difference, except the thermometer is like 10 degrees higher here. I don't really want to be remembered simply because I can't see the benefits of being remembered. I don't know the pros and cons, but for me it just doesn't seem to be a beneficial thing. I mean, maybe people want it, but I think one of the few things that I would want would be recognized walking down the street. Or once I've passed, people know what my name is. I also won't be able to determine if the things that I've done will be deemed a good or a bad thing in the future. For example, the man you talked about, JC, the man himself. Alrighty then. Let's take a hypothetical situation involving JC. JC is real. JC does countless miracles, saving thousands of people's lives. JC then decides to sacrifice himself as a tribute for all the sins that humanity has done up to that point. Regardless of how good or bad JC's intentions may or may not have been, the amount of people who have died in his name, for his name, endless, etc., etc., the amount of people who've been persecuted in his name, surely it would have been more beneficial if this lovely gentleman who decided to die for us was just forgotten. I mean, I will admit that during his lifetime it was probably more beneficial if for a few generations people remembered who he is, but to remember one person for one act for so long seems quite extreme. Though I have said I didn't want a legacy, I don't want to be recognized, I don't want to be remembered, I haven't actually had it, so I can't really say I wouldn't enjoy it. I mean, maybe I would, maybe I wouldn't. I think it kind of depends. I mean, hypothetically speaking, we get a few hundred views, that'd be amazing. And then one day, Nathan, the lonely traveler, bumps into someone who miraculously has gotten lost on YouTube and stumbled onto one of his videos. That person quite enjoys Nathan's videos, and then says about how great I am, and how famous I am, and how wonderful my eyes are, and my beautiful teeth. Nathan then, slowly but surely, falls in love with this young man, and they start a relationship and have kids and have a little pink fence and a farm with sheep, and it turns out to be wonderful, absolutely wonderful. However, I will not know if I enjoy being immortal or famous or anything until it actually happens. And by that time, it's too late, because if you don't like it, well, I don't know, you can become like Shia LaBeouf or something. Just do it! For me, in a nutshell, the only two types of immortality I would want is one, to be able to look at, if I'm lucky enough, my children or child, and happily die in the knowledge that I've developed them and given them the best chance they have in life. And then hopefully in return they would remember me for as long as they can smile. And in the other sense, the only other immortality I would like is some form of contribution to society as a whole. To summarize, what I would like is not to have a legacy, not to be remembered, only to be remembered by loved ones, and the only form of legacy is the benefit I could leave to society as a whole. However, Thomas, you have 2 more videos to do, and I mean, I'm gonna be honest, I'm pretty set in my ways. Although I am, as you know, quite an open-minded young individual. So if you would like to try and change my mind and prove to me that a legacy would be beneficial and to be remembered through all of time would be the greatest honor of them all, then go for it. I will throw down the gauntlet. The challenge has been set, the bar has been raised, but can you step up to it? Felt that got way too serious at the end, so what I'm gonna do is say TTFN. I'll see you when you upload. Hope you have a great couple of days. I understand my eyes are where the views come in, so you know, I'm just gonna get some good shots of my face. Oh shit.